few sore bodies. It was fairly physical. There was a lot of scrums. So as a pack, I think, you know, we definitely felt it the next morning. But we trained Monday night, and everyone's looking good. We're focusing, we look back, we done a review on the weekend, and now we're just putting all our focus onto the weekend and the improvements that we want to make. Well, look, I think we were all a bit disappointed with our penalty count, and especially probably in the second half. So we know we're going to have an 80-minute performance against Leinster. So I suppose, you know, we'll tighten up on a couple of areas there. We know that Leinster have a really good kicker who'll, you know, slot over penalties, and it'll punish us. So we just have to make sure we tighten up around that area. Briggsy, I know Briggsy a long time. Me and Briggsy got our first caps for Munster together back in 07 against Ulster. You know, I've played with her for many years, and she's brought, I think, the same kind of level of enthusiasm into her coaching as she was a player. You know, like, she's evolved her style over the last 2 years. You know, she's getting better. She's doing her homework. She's probably one of the most organised people I know. But yeah, look, it's really nice to go full circle and watch her evolve as a coach, as well as being involved in her playing career as well. And I think the same for Fiona Hayes. Like, you know, it's great. We Briggsy involved last year, and now she stepped up as head coach. And for Fiona Hayes to come in as well, like, it's just a really nice balanced coaching squad. And yeah, we're just soaking it up and learning loads, even the old ones like me. It's a very much similar setup to what we had last year with the addition of Fiona. So look, it's really good. We're lucky we retained a lot of our squad from last year, so a lot of our girls have experience of what it takes to win an Interpro. And I think that'll stand to us, and that'll help us, you know, support the younger girls as well coming through. So we'd 6 new caps as well, which was great on Saturday, and a really proud day for them and their clubs and their families. So yeah, we're just looking forward to taking the field on Saturday and just seeing what else the squad can do. Their backline, like, you could see it in even when they made their change at 9, Molly sped the game right up for Leinster. They've got threats all over the park, to be honest. But we're not going to focus too much on them. We know we just want to go out and play our game. We know the areas we need to tighten up on. It's always an extra bit of spice when you play Leinster, so it's not going to take much to get up for that game. But everybody's just really excited. We were glad to get the win at the weekend, and we're just all raring to go again now on Saturday.
Yeah, we were happy with the result, happy to keep them scoreless. First half we played some good rugby, but the reality is we can be so much better. Defensively, we did keep them scoreless, but certainly there's a lot of areas we've identified there where we need to be better, and perhaps on a different day we could have been exploited. Again, we probably a little bit disappointed that we didn't kick on in the second half. We put a lot of phases together in the first half, scored some nice tries, but it faltered a bit in the second half. But you know, you make a lot of changes, and it's just the disjointedness that comes from that maybe. But obviously Saturday we just got to be better again. Again, you know, obviously it was a serious game last year, and they put in a serious performance against Connacht. They'll just pose a different threat altogether, and I suppose it's up to us to try and nullify that. But also we can't take our eye off our own game, and hopefully we can still deliver, and we'll see where we are after 80 minutes, I suppose. Yeah, there's a bit of change, but I think there's a core group still there, and I think their attitude and the energy around them is pretty infectious. So when somebody comes into the group, they just get made part of it, and sure, off you go and fulfil your role, and everyone's happy. And yes, we name captains, this, that, and the other, but ultimately we just want the girls performing together on the pitch, and for 40 minutes they did that on Saturday. So.